Welcome everybody, I am Traren. In this video, we'll be going over Rogue Covenant abilities in World of Warcraft Shadowlands. This video is for anyone that is curious about Shadowlands Covenant abilities and isn't just looking for which one will do the most damage. We'll be going over each Covenant ability, seeing how they fit, how they feel, and how fun they are. I'm not concerned with damage here because Blizzard will be tuning these over the next 2 years anyway. These are in no particular order, these are my opinions. I haven't even picked a Covenant yet myself, but hopefully I can help you decide when that time comes. Please let me know in the comments which is your favorite Covenant and why. Let's get into it. We'll start with Kyrian, Echoing Reprimand. This ability does instant damage and gives you 2 combo points. It charges one of your combo points up for 45 seconds. This charged combo point treats any finisher used on it as if it had 7 combo points. So damage and durations are greater. Basically, if it charges up your 3rd combo point, you'll want a finisher on your 3rd combo point instead of your 5th to gain the benefit. It can choose any combo point and can be different each time you use the ability. This is a pretty cool ability. It has a short cooldown, so you'll be using it often. It'll break up your rotation a little bit in a good way, and it has good interaction with your finishers, being able to empower them a little. I see this being a little bit much for some players to keep track of, but I love the abilities and the change on how you'd normally play a character. Let's take a moment to look at Echoing Reprimand. Summon Steward. I don't think this is as fun as some of the other Covenant signature abilities, but you can't deny its usefulness. The Vial of Serenity is going to have its uses for sure. I just feel compared to the utility and fun of the other Covenants, it's just kind of lacking. Resetting your talents every 4 hours is whatever. I would rather have an ability that did something interactive with my character. Here's your Steward. Next we have Venthyr, Flagellation. This puts a stacking debuff on the enemy that goes up for each combo point you spend while doing a little extra damage per combo point. Activating the ability again will increase your haste based on the amount of stacks you accumulate on the target. This is a pretty solid cooldown that's fairly short. I could see this really playing well with other cooldowns or hero lust phases. Getting as many stacks up during that time frame and then getting your own personal bonus lust hero at the end. This won't directly change your rotation, but it'll fit nicely in between. Double use is fun. It will require some tracking to maximize its potential, which some people may struggle with, but I think it's a great Covenant ability. Here's a peek at Flagellation. Door of Shadows. This is a teleport with a short cast time. Rogues already have great mobility, and being able to teleport to a location just adds to that. It will be neat to see how creative people can get with this in dungeons. I think it's one of the coolest, fun signature abilities. Here it is in action. And up next we have Necrolords, Serrated Bone Spike. This is a ranged ability with 3 charges and a short cooldown. Cooldown is also reset when the target dies. The damage over time effect also lasts until the target dies. That's pretty much it. You'll be using this ability much more than any of the other Covenant abilities, not only because of the short cooldown, but because of the reset on death, making it exceptionally good against trash mobs. I think this is maybe the most simple of the Rogue Covenant abilities, but that's not a bad thing. You'll be using this ability a ton, and that's awesome. Let's check it out. Fleshcraft. This is an absorb shield of 20% up to 50% of your hit points. Channeling next to a corpse is what increases it based on the power of the corpse. It has a rather long channel of 4 seconds, so you won't be doing it much in combat, I imagine, and I worry you might fall behind in a quickly moving Mythic Plus group. But having a shield that large will definitely be useful, and who doesn't like absorbing the essence of a fresh corpse? Take a look at Fleshcraft. Last but not least, we have Night Fae, Sepsis. This is a cooldown that does damage over time. If the target survives the duration, you get to use a stealth ability within a short time. If the target dies before the duration, the cooldown is reduced by 30 seconds. This interacts with your other abilities, which is cool. Being able to use a stealth ability while not stealth is always great. I wish it were a little shorter cooldown, but I think it fits the rogue nicely. It will change your rotation up slightly, which is fun. Pretty solid all around. Let's see it. Soul Shape. You shapeshift and teleport 15 yards and get a good speed increase. You can teleport every few seconds after, and it lasts 12 seconds or indefinitely in a rested area. Can't really complain about this ability. I think it's pretty sweet. I saw on Wowhead options to switch between Vulpin and other animals, which is really cool. I think this is pretty fun and solid ability. Let's take a look at me as a Vulpin. That wraps up the Rogue Covenant abilities. Are you going to be Kyrian, Venthyr, Necrolord, or Night Fae Rogue? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you know when future videos are released. Also, catch me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/jtraren, where we can hang out, answer questions, and do some dungeons. That's it for now. Until next time.